My name is Matt Glover, and this is for IL 510 Action Plan for Jacksonville State University. I first want to talk about the problem statement at Piedmont High School. So in the last 3 years, instruction has been primarily based on the Alabama College and Career Ready standards without using any data to narrow in on specific standards in which students show an area of weakness according to data from the Northwest Evaluation Association measure of academic progress assessments. The average scores in 9th grade mathematics, reading, and language fall below the national average based on the last 3 years of data from the NWEA MAP assessment. This is concerning to Piedmont High School, as our goal has been to get all 9th grade students to the national 9th grade average by the end of the school year. Not only has this been a concern for the 9th grade, it is also a reflection of the district scores as they fall below the national average according to NWEA. My hypothesis and my action plan, basically students at Piedmont High School that receive data-driven instruction in math and in language arts, they're going to do better. They're going to show a greater improvement academically from the fall to the spring than those students who do not receive data-driven instruction in math and language arts. Some definitions I use that some people may not know from this assignment. It's going to be NWEA, and that's Northwest Evaluation Association. They're basically a global nonprofit educational organization known for assessment, benchmark assessment. They're formal assessments that provide teachers with information about which content standards have been mastered and which require additional instruction. Blended learning, it's an educational program that combines online digital material with traditional classroom methods. We do that a lot here at Piedmont. And then next is going to be the RIT score. It's an abbreviation for the Ross unit. The difficulty and complexity of each MAP assessment question is measured using the RIT scale. So the student's RIT score indicates the level at which the student was answering questions correctly 50% of the time. Some lit reviews. In today's educational environment, a shift in focus has been on improvement of summative test scores. As a result, more schools are using data to make changes and drive instruction. So basically with the NWEA, they're taking specific skills in each test. Based on these NWEA assessment, teachers will target instruction based on the skills performed in the NWEA. Instruction then should be focused on specific skills. When the students take NWEA again in winter, the teachers will again analyze data and identify the lowest specific skill and target that instruction again. The next lit review, these assessments are given at the beginning of the year and several times throughout the year to make sure they can analyze that data and target specific skills. They track improvement towards state assessments. Benchmark testing allows teachers to find the standards or weaknesses that the students need to improve upon. Once students take benchmark tests, teachers may use this data to adjust instruction to help students gain greater achievement growth on the next benchmark assessment. So basically, the teachers are going to zero in on and focus in on the lowest specific skill, try to build that skill up and try to gain mastery level on that skill, and then the next test find out another skill that they're low at and try to help them build that skill up also. Teachers experience a cultural shift when using data to drive instruction. Teachers' roles in the classroom change as student data becomes the forefront to guide instruction. O'Connor proclaimed, "We all want students to emerge from our public secondary schools with skills and wisdom necessary to be successful, creative, and productive members of society." This is the ultimate goal of teachers and their goal for students as they move forward in their education. So basically, some of the teachers' roles may change when they start using data to drive instruction. Action plan. 80 ninth grade students and ninth grade language arts and math teachers at Piedmont High School will be involved in this action plan study. The goal ultimately is to increase usage of data by teachers to help drive instruction so that students have greater academic gains. The goal is to have all ninth grade students in the spring of 2018 performing at the national average on the NWEA MAP assessment. Students will take the NW MAP assessment in reading, language arts, and math in the fall of 2017. Teachers will analyze that data, then design instruction from the results of the test. The same will occur in the winter. Teachers will target instruction based on specific skills using specific teaching strategies. Students will also work on ILPs, which is individual learning plans, 2 days a week, focusing on their lowest skill area in language, reading, and math. This study will begin within the first week of school with the first NWEA MAP assessment. The second set of assessments will be in January of 2018. The final assessment will take place in April of 2018. And basically this is my IL 510 action plan summed up in 6 slides. So I look forward to starting the plan next year.